about to lose control. Miami nights, where we live for the turn up. Miami nights.
Hey, what's up everybody, and welcome back to my channel. So I'm going to jump to another subject off of the health and wellness, veganism, and working out, and I'm going to talk about a topic that I hear come up a lot lately in the media and discussions, just in general, about women being too independent. Now, listen, ladies, I have been taking care of my son. I have been a single mother since I was 16 years old, so I completely understand and I know how hard it is going out into the work world and having to do this and then having to come home and be a mom, then having to come home and be a girlfriend or a wife or whatever. So I get it. I just want to go ahead and clearly just lay out the difference in between being independent and self-sufficient and knowing how to maintain your independence while in a relationship or a situation or a marriage or whatever with someone, versus being weak, inadequate, helpless, stupid, broke. Being independent and self-sufficient, I feel like, is when you know that you're able to take care of yourself, when you know that you can go write a resume and go get a job, or you know that you're still smart and you can still establish a degree, and I know how to balance a checkbook, I know how to maintain my bills, I know how to pay my bills on time, I know how to do all these things that required of an adult to provide for themselves. I'm not against going 50-50 and we equally doing certain things, but I'm just saying naturally in certain aspects of life, women, we have to carry the children. That's just nature. We have to take time off of work after we have our children to nurture our children, to get our body back right, or to breastfeed or whatever it is. These are things that we just naturally cannot control. So when I say that, it comes down to not having to feel like you're weak or powerless or inadequate or broke or stupid to let a man take over a certain aspect of the relationship. It's okay. I hope you try your best to change your mindset, to change the aspect of what's expected in a relationship, to know that just because you're an independent, self-sufficient woman does not mean that you have to feel like I don't need a man, because it's very masculine just going around saying like, I don't need a man, I don't need a man, I don't need a man. That is very unattractive to a lot of men, actually, that we say that we want. And it's crazy, the post that I seen, it says something like, women, are you willing to 100% let a man take care of you financially and you quit your job? A lot of women was just like, no, 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 no. And a lot of the reasoning was because if he leave, because if he leave, because if he leave. I think that's just a lack of trust. I've heard some women say, yes, it does come down to the fact that I don't trust that he will still make sure I'm in an okay position if we were to ever part ways. Then that's a whole different discussion that needs to be discussed with your trust issues with your partner before you decide to come into this union anyway. One post did say that no, because men tend to treat you worse or try to control you when they do that. But my argument back to that is, have you not been with a man that didn't take care of you 100% complete financially and still maybe try to control you, or still try to mistreat you, or still treated you like garbage? That's not what that equates to. A controlling man will still always be a controlling man, whether he's taking care of you fully financially, or whether he's just dead broke and not taking care of you at all. The man, it depends on the man. So what if it was vice versa and men were running around saying the same thing, that they're just, oh, I'm independent, I don't need a woman to cook for me, I don't need a woman to clean for me, I don't need a woman to take care of my kids, I don't need a woman to breastfeed my kids, I don't need a woman, I can go buy baby milk, or I don't need a woman to parent my children. We understand that you don't need one, but it comes back to, what is it that you want? Do you want one? Like, we understand, sir, you don't need us to cook or clean for you, or this and that and this and that. But do you honestly have time to do that while you're still trying to work and maintain bills and balance checkbooks and run a business or whatever it is that you're trying to do? So it's not a simple fact of a woman being incompetent, weak, helpless, inadequate, or just simply stupid if she say, Okay, I'm going to let him take over the bills and the financial burden, and I'll go ahead and take over the burden of the household, because taking care of a household, maintaining a household, raising children, raising a family is a lot of time and work. And what sense of control are you so afraid of losing anyway? Like, women, we just really don't know the impact, the influence, and the power behind the men that we really have over them. Our feminine energy, when we are in a more submissive state and nice and caring and you know, in a more state of being less in physical control, that's when we actually have more control. And that's what a lot of women don't know and don't recognize. All right, that's all I have for today, you guys. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Make sure you like this video, share this video, and subscribe for future videos. Visit the website at www.lisalouis.com.
Whipping about to lose control. Miami nights, where we live for the turn up. Miami nights, after the sun.